afternoon, everyone. As everyone is probably aware, I am Shayla Davis. I'm a resident of Garfield Heights before I'm a councilwoman. I had this eloquent speech written out, but I'm going to speak from my heart, and I'm going to share a story with you. I had this conversation a few days ago, a very difficult conversation with one of my council colleagues, and I explained to him that you have to get uncomfortable in your comfortableness. It was hard for me to show up today because I don't want to be perceived as the angry or upset, complaining Black woman. That has been the experience that has been placed on my life all of my life. And I'm not saying this in anger, I'm saying this in truth. I need you to hear me. I grew up in this community right here on East 131st. I attended St. Timothy's School. The reason I attended that school is because all of us know there's a dividing line in Garfield Heights on Broadway. I was not allowed to go to Garfield City Schools, so I've become friends with Jason Blake. We've only been friends for about 3 years. I said to him the other day, if we can have a friendship today in 2020, why is it that we're not too far apart in age? He's older than I am, though, let me be clear. But this city is about a 4-mile radius. I may be off with that. In these 40 plus years, our paths have never crossed until 3 years ago. When I left Garfield Heights as an adult, grew up, had my children, I came back to this community. I moved to Ward 4 intentionally because I said to myself, the very community that did not educate me and my siblings was going to be forced to educate my children. You wouldn't understand that because it's not your experience, and that's okay, but it's mine and it's my truth. I accomplished that. I sit here as a councilwoman not to make it a black or white issue, but to talk about America and the reality. We cannot continue to be silent. We must speak up. I worry every day for my Black son. He's a good kid. He drives me insane, but he's a good kid. But every day I worry about him. And if you can't understand it, it's okay, but hear me. It is my truth. I am on council not to just represent myself or Black people. I'm here to represent the community. I love everyone, and I'm going to call out a few people, not intentionally. But there is a particular resident in my ward who calls me out and makes comments and statements about if I were of darker persuasion, you would respond to me. I'm curious, has anyone else on my current council had that experience? So I sometimes wonder, is it Black or is it because I'm a female? I'm also the only female on council. When I bring issues up, I want you to hear me. I'm not fighting against you. I'm fighting against the system. When we talk about racism, I'm not calling you a racist. I am calling the system systemic racism, and we've got to change it. My grandson stands there. I stand here for him. I don't care anything about a higher position. I am comfortable on city council. I love my community. For every resident that calls me, even if I don't want to be bothered. I love my community. I love showing up for Garfield Heights. I want to work together. What that's going to look like, I don't know, but I want you to hear me. We need to bring change, and it has to happen now. I have had anger. I have had fear. I have had shame. I have had guilt. And not the last 2 weeks, but since I've been elected to sit in this seat, because I don't feel good about it. It's the one thing I wanted to accomplish that I've accomplished, but I still don't feel good about it. I feel that I owe our community an opportunity to do better. None of us are exempt from our biases. I have been in places and a Black man has walked by and I have grabbed my own purse. I won't deny that. You know why? Because society has sent me that message. And what I see every day is the same thing you see. But I love my Black uncle. I love my Black sister. She was here. I love my Black daughter, my Black grandson, and I love my white friends. I do. But we have to be willing to get uncomfortable in our comfortableness and talk about these issues. Whether I get reelected or not, I am here in this community. I want to fight for change. Look at your heart. Look within yourself and see what you can do better. I had someone the other day tell me, oh, Shay, I don't see race. And I had to tell him, then you don't see me. I am a black woman. That's the truth. I know that you're a white man. That's the truth. Let's get past that. Now, what can we do that we are here? I thank everyone for coming out today. I was very, very shaken this morning because I didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable. And I'm very confident, outspoken. I pretty much drive everyone crazy that knows me because I'm the one that always has to have something to say. But I get weary too. And I need you and everyone else to hear me and help lift me up. Jason, I appreciate you for saying, I don't know what to do, can you tell me something? And I was honest with him. I don't speak for all black people. I can speak for me. This is what I need from you. And so if there's anyone else who's concerned about what they can do to make me feel better in my community, just ask. I'm not against anyone, but I am for change. And no longer will I be a part of the group that wants to remain silent. That's not what this is about. It's about change. The reason I wanted the residents, the local elected officials, the businesses, is because we are all one community. And if we don't all get involved to create change, change will never happen. My mouth is dry because I've had any water and I've been out here since 2 o'clock. I'm going to end with this. Look in your hearts and figure out what you can do to be better in this society. But show up at city council meetings. Tell me what you need from me. I can't do anything without you, or I'm going to make all decisions based off of what I think. I'm humbled for the amount of people that came out today. But what do we do next? I don't know. But let's start working on that plan. We need to bring change. I thank, again, everyone for coming out. I'm going to introduce a personal friend of mine, Attorney Stan Jackson. He is currently representing a local case of a police killing in the city of Cleveland, Desmond Franklin. I'm going to let him say a few words, and then I'm going to hand it over to Father David. Thank you.